What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's I, James. 22 years selling full-time on eBay. Yeah. And it's Friday. All right. So, not much sold after my 8 o'clock video last night. I think like 3 items. So kind of went down. Made it to $481. So at least made it to my low ends. So that's good. What's today? The 9th? Okay. Trying to think, maybe I'll ride the weekend out at the same percentage. And then maybe Monday go up 1% and see what happens. I would like to see, if I go up 1%, I would like to see my numbers, at least my average numbers. I'm going to do like 5-day averages. I would like to see my average go up. It'd be nice to see it go up 10% for every 1% I go up. So we'll see. We shall see on that part. So Thursday nights, we know they have a shutdown on eBay for maintenance and updating. And I get the question a lot, well, how do I know on other days that there was a shutdown overnight? Because I know what it looks like when they shut down on a Thursday night. And when I have days that mirror that, that's where that theory comes from. Because like, it is 8:35. I just had one sale at 8:30. But then I had only one payment paid, nothing sold, since 10:30 p.m. last night. So 10 hours. It took 10 hours for one item to sell. And then one item was paid during that time. So a known shutdown, what it looks like. So that's why I always say, on these other nights when I go that many hours with nothing, I call it a shutdown because that's what they do on Thursday nights. So got to be in tune with the situation. In tune. Tune in Tokyo. Okay. So with that one payment today, so far we're at $41 or $40 actually, rounded. $40. There's a pair of sneakers that I pulled out of storage. Gotta love my storage stuff. We're going to do the top 5 today. Let's see what the split was yesterday. So we're at 30 sold yesterday, 19 promoted, 11 organic. That's been the second day that promoted beat organic. Prior to that, not counting February 3rd, most of the days organic has beaten promoted. So 3 of the last, obviously since I turned off promoted, so 3 in the last, since the 27th. So yeah, I think it'll be good then to wait a few more days before I do anything. And all right. Sales. Top 5 categories of the week. All right. Total sales. Can I do from last year? No. Same period last year, yeah. I know I'm going to be up from the week before, so I want to do from last year and see what it looks like. So $3,995, down 35% from last year. That's the only real number I can look at, being the other numbers are way off. And actually, that number is not even going to really be in promoting at a different percentage. So numbers really don't mean anything right now until I get a full month out. But my average per item, $17.52, that's up 31%. So that's definitely gone in the right direction. But quantity sold, like 228, down 50%. So, top 5. I'm going to put it back since I really can't compare to last year since I'm doing things different now. We'll do better last week. All right, coming in at number 5, we got men's t-shirts, $167, up 12.7%. Number 4, DVDs and Blu-rays, $171, even. Number 3, cassette tapes, $425, up 22%. Music CDs, $596, down 9%. And then number 1, men's hats, $748, up 44%. So, now that I'm doing less percentage, those going to be harder to hit those $1,000 sale numbers in the top 5. But that's a challenge. If I get there now with low percentage, boom. That's even more glorious at the end of the day. Glorious. What was the honorable mention? Vinyl records, $152, down 1%. There's not much going on. Trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Questions and comments. Hey, James, love the channel. Just a quick question. How often do you send offers to watchers? My friend doesn't send any at all, but I like to send offers to all watchers as they usually end in sales. Oh, yeah. Always send offers to watchers. If it don't do anything, it may at least generate traffic for your store. Even if you send them 5%, I mean, that's something and could potentially turn it into a sale. I always do 10%. But if nothing else, it could get somebody to click on something, which could be activity for that item and or your store, which may boost it in the algorithm to get more sales. So anytime you can generate some kind of traffic, some people say, oh, people shouldn't just be clicking randomly. If you put your link on YouTube and people click randomly in your store, it's going to hurt your store. No. If you got random people clicking on a page, that gives that page attention. That means that somebody's looking at this page, so hey, look at me, and it gets bumped up in the algorithm. So traffic actually helps your store. In my opinion, it does not hurt your store. Even if they don't buy anything, whatever they click on gets attention, and the algorithm likes attention. Going on about trolls. Yeah, I'm just having fun with it. You know, I got a feeling that since I'm having fun with it, they'll kind of disappear. Kind of almost like a reverse psychology, I guess. If they're not getting no pleasure out of seeing displeasure, then they probably will go away. We'll see. Hopefully it'll lead to some more nice little skits, or at least nice for me because it's funny. Dr. James' skit was perfect. You held the accent the whole time. Clearly something ain't right. On the skit one, I can't wait for Primo Chemo to sample this episode. That's awesome. I always forget to click. That was a very interesting character, very convincing. Do you ever consider many people give you negative, hoping you will make it something positive? Oh no, that's not the way. That's not the way true trolls actually work. True trolls get satisfaction out of seeing discomfort into anybody because it makes them feel better about themselves. It's all the misery loves company. That's what that there's 100% truth to that statement. And that's what a real troll is. Now, I'm not saying people who now see that this channel is not so serious like so many other YouTube channels. I'm not saying that some with lightheartedness or jokiness will put things there just to see if I'll turn it into something. And then they could get some attention that way, which would be more of a positive thing and might actually help them as a person in the long run. But yeah, I think that's why my channel don't get as much views anymore, is because I'm shifting to, you don't have to be serious to be in the reselling game. And there's so many serious content makers out there, and there's so many people who feel that, or at least take it seriously, or so seriously that they feel like maybe there can't be any joking around in it, or maybe they're just not in a place for that, whatever the reasoning behind it. Or maybe they just don't get enough from me when it comes to what they need to better themselves, you know, type of thing. Like nuggets of information, like the video's only X amount of minutes long and it's only the information I need to hear. Like somebody made a comment yesterday on the one video as soon as I uploaded it, because I titled it, How to Generate More eBay Sales to Become a Full-Time Reseller. And their comment before even watching the whole video, so I don't know if I clicked on it and I didn't see any way to generate more sales. I'm like, well, you got to pay attention. It's not going to just be, in my videos, it's not going to be just, here it is, there you go, see you later. My videos is my boring reseller life. It's not my boring tips, you know? So that, and nothing against any of that. I mean, I was that way for quite a while. It's just, I got to do what I enjoy first and foremost, or I won't even be making videos. So it's about me having fun first and foremost and enjoying it, because the money is nothing to me on here. But I do get a thrill out of making it and trying to grow it just for the thrill of that. But first and foremost, I have to do what I enjoy, or it'll feel like work. And if it feels like work, that's when you see people start dwindling off of YouTube and stuff like that. It's when it becomes a job. And but some of them, you know, they make good money doing that job, so it's worth it at the end of the day. Interesting. So you're spinning your wheels a bit with too much promotion. That makes sense. You can never promote each item exactly the amount that is best for it. That's true. Often I would think no promotion would be best if you knew the thing was going to sell. Yeah, 100% there. That's when it comes down to like knowledge and how you divvy up things in your store. Like you could have a store category that you feel are going to be fast sell-through rate stuff, and you name your store category whatever, X1, fast moving, whatever, and put those in there. And then when you go to promote, don't promote that store folder, a store category. And then that's one way to do it, if you don't want to just promote everything. Or price point wise too. Like I think I only go up to like $70 items I promote. Anything over that, there's probably a good chance that it's just going to sell eventually on its own, type of thing. And that's all the comments. Yeah, last night's video didn't do too well. Or didn't do much, I should say. Who's the fool now? Did my little gesture troll. I was like, that'd be funny. All right, that's it. Scan form again did not print up last night, so that's, I think, 3 nights in a row eBay's scan form has not worked. And then pirate ship wasn't working last night, so he didn't know how to connect it back. It wasn't connected to eBay. I had to reconnect it. So there's 2 here from last night that I pulled, but you guys didn't see them anyway. Well, you did on the screen share video. Purchase shipping labels. So I think those 2 are international. And then I have in Australia. So in Australia, oh wait, no, that was Missouri. Why didn't he do that? Oh, because they put a note. I will add another item to this order and pay later today, but they didn't. So that's going out. That's why he left it. And Sweden. So it's got to go out today or it's going to ding me. Ding, 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 ding. And not the good kind of ding. Maritime Operations hat. Sold for $12, headed to Doral, Florida. That's why when I was talking about earlier about finding a new structure in my videos, or just something a little different, I think I like these videos just the way they are. I get whatever's on my mind off my mind, starting my day, talking about any issues. You know, that stuff's not going to change. This video is, I think, pure me, is the way I'm kind of looking at it. It's like, you know, I say whatever's on my mind and start my day off. I can be my own therapist talking to the camera, and then eventually you guys. But if I'm in a bad mood, you're gonna know it. If I'm in a good mood, you're gonna know it. If I'm in a chill mood, you're gonna know it. But then I can use that opportunity, since I am voicing it all, that it is a form of therapy. And so if I am starting off on a bad foot, I can talk myself out of that by letting it all out to you guys and then moving on with my day. Self-therapy. So we got the Bugs Bunny Converse sneakers. These sold for $28, headed to Christmas, Florida. I'll put those, since they're 28, in a 12x6 box. I wonder if I forgot to order 12x6s. They're all still in the hallway. I got to bring it all down this weekend. Converse sneakers, Looney Tunes edition. Oh yeah, I didn't even say where. Oh yeah, I did. I was gonna say. I'm already forgetting. I was like, did I give the dollar amount on that today? Yeah, I only sold the one item, or 2 items. 1 item sold, 1 item paid. 112. So I guess we'll see how the maintenance last night did, by how today bounces back. Being it's Friday, when the maintenance goes good on Thursday, it's usually a pretty decent Friday. When it's not, Friday's usually really tank. Like last Friday I can't really count, so wasn't consistent. But before that, 463, that was kind of wonk, because that was at 15 or 20%, whatever I was at. Friday before that was 717. Friday before that was 804. So if it was a good overnight success on maintenance, hopefully we'll get near the 700 mark. If not, I'll be in the 400 mark, more than likely. All right. A Tozy, Calling Out Your Name cassette single. Sold for $7, headed to Moline, Illinois. Moline, 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 Moline. I don't know what I'm feeling like this weekend, what I want to work on. Definitely going to get more of those promo CD singles up. I'm kind of shocked that none sold. Well, they were down for maintenance, so I guess not. I'll be shocked if none sell at all today. Because there's some good name brand ones in there. Good name artists. At least popular artists, anyway. We got the Puma women's Puma hat. Headed to Louisiana, sold for $10. Maybe I'll think creatively this weekend. Maybe I will title this video something to do with my opening. What shutdown overnights look like, so that anybody in the future goes, hey, what makes you think that they shut down overnight? I can just send them to this video. Here's your answer. Just make it to the point. To the point. Tom Caulfield cassette tape. Sold for $5, headed to Maryland. It's been in my store forever. It's at 50% off. Actually, Jan might be off this weekend. I don't even know. And last US one, we got the Callaway hat, headed to Pilot Knob, Missouri. Sold for $10. Used to drive through there when I went down to my brother's house. That was the last US one. And that's why it's so hard to get such a grasp on a consistency with those shutdowns, because they just turn everything off. So you don't have that momentum going into the day, you know? It almost feels like every day is like a starting over point. Instead of a continuous 24-hour, store. I liked when eBay was 24 hours. Ooh, that could be a good one. I liked when eBay used to be 24 hours. That'd make a cool looking thumbnail. Have a broken neon 24-hour sign. Flashing in a swamp with a troll coming out of the water. Now, I only use trolls for those videos, so maybe like a frog coming out of the water with like a eBay hat on or something. And we got the couple internationals. We got the TK DM hat headed to Sweden. Sold for $12. I haven't had to get a number in a while. I don't even know window open for it anymore. Hat. I thought it was a longer code than that. Yeah, there it is. Boom. And lastly, Train Harder Reebok hat. Headed to Australia. Sold for $9. Stay in there. Won't you stay with me? Stay with me. Feels like I'm going to be enjoying my quiet time today. Feels that way. That's good. Enjoying the quietness. The stillness of life at the moment. 9. That's the one thing I guess I'm trying to embrace is my life's never been still. Never. From a kid being a kid, then a young adult trying to survive and find my way, to starting a business, going in debt with the business, trying to keep it afloat, keep going, fighting. Move the dad in, take care of the dad. Like I've always had something. This is like the first time in my life I felt I don't know, would you call it at peace? I mean, I literally have nothing going on except what I want going on. Like I'm not having to do anything. Maybe that's another reason I've had such a problem transitioning into this. I literally have nothing to do every day except what I want to do. Other than obviously laundry and stuff like that, but But you know what I mean? Like, I guess now when I say I'm enjoying the peace, I know what I mean by saying that. Before, I didn't really know what I was saying. I was just enjoying the day, waiting for chaos tomorrow. But you know what? There's a pretty good chance there's not going to be chaos tomorrow. It's a pretty good chance that tomorrow is going to be another day where I don't have to do anything I don't want to. That's weird. To me. It's different to me. I don't want to say weird because weird could be negative. It's different. So how can I best utilize that? What does it feel like to do something 100% because I want to? Maybe that's why some of these videos have come out that way too, where it's just very whateverish. Maybe everything's kind of a reflection of that right now. So what do I do with that? I gotta, I think, find a way that if I want to do something, it's got to be something I'm enjoying, obviously. But then I might be able to put full attention into it, and it might come out better than anything I've ever done before. No, I'm just thinking out loud. Different world I'm living in. Isn't that beautiful? I guess other than when I was 8 or whatever. All right. Well, I'm going to go into the weekend with that train of thought and see where it leads me. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Good sales, all that stuff. And just make sure you enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you all in the next video later.